Hello everyone. So today we are going to look into this. So in order to do a uppercut, I have to first press up arrow and G. So only when the both keys are pressed, the character will do a uppercut. If I just press G without having any other key pressed, it will do a normal shot. So similarly, if I press down arrow and press G, it will do this lower jab or whatever that is called. Similarly, the kicks are also working like this. So this combination of keys, how to use combination of keys as inputs. So I started this project in Unreal Engine 4 and then upgraded to 5, and now I have updated into Unreal 5.1. And in Unreal 5.1 we do have enhanced input system, but previously we didn't have that. So therefore what I had to do is, in order to do multi-key inputs, this is the character blueprint. Let's take punch for example. We have this directional attack macro. So here basically we had to check the value of move forward axis. So this represents, if I have pressed up arrow, this becomes +1. If I am pressing down arrow, this becomes -1. So I had to manually implement that and manually check that to do a uppercut or a lower jab rather than doing a normal regular punch. So that's how I had to implement multi-key input system in Unreal 5. So it's doable, not a problem, but with Unreal Engine 5.5 and 5.1 enhanced input system, we can do that without those complications. So this is just one example, but we can have way more complicated inputs such as key sequences also with enhanced input system. So today we are going to convert this multi-key input that I am using for uppercuts into enhanced input system and replace this piece of logic with just the input itself. Alright, so to get this started, here under blueprints, I'll add a new folder, input, or maybe enhanced input, and add the input action. I'll name this IA. I'll name this IA punch to get this started. And we need, so this is no, not punch. I'll name it IA uppercut. And another one, wait, yeah, another one, IA lower jab. Digital ball. Okay, and we need 2 more inputs to detect up arrow and down arrow. So input action IA up and IA down. Alright, now we also need an input mapping context. Input mapping context IMC player or fighter. Okay, now let's open this one So here we need to define the mapping. So first I'll define up. This should be up arrow, and down, where down arrow, and uppercut. So as the key I'll use G because this is same as function key, and we need something else too. So under, let's add a trigger and a coded action, and under this array I'll add IA up. So if IA up is also pressed when we press G, this should be an uppercut. An uppercut should be executed. Similarly, add lower jab G and trigger at coded action and add IA down. Okay, and now in order to use these inputs, we have to begin play. Yeah, here we need to enable this enhanced input system. So controller, get player controller, input component, get enhanced input local player subsystem, check if it is valid. If it is valid, we can set the input mapping. Should be add mapping context, yeah, this one, and we only have IMC fighter. Alright, now before implementing these directional attack functions, where is it? Here, let me implement uppercut, IA uppercut, right? Let's just, when it's triggered, let me add a print uppercut, and let's check if they are still working. Press up and G. Okay, I get the uppercut, and uppercut is already working because we have the regular input system, but the text appears, so that means it is working. Right. So I don't think we need to use triggered. Let's use started, so it won't appear continuously. See, so now it appears only when I press. Okay, so the lower jab should work in the same way. Now, how do we change these to use the enhanced input? Well, first thing I can do is, so I don't really want to change this much, so let's add this as input parameter, and I'll rename this one direction. Now you might notice that, so it's simpler to keep the get move forward value here, but that's only because I have already implemented this code this way with the previous system we had. So if we had the ability to get the exact input player want to do, exact attack player want to do, it wouldn't have been this complicated. So we should have a much straightforward way. So yeah, anyway, since I want to keep the same system going, so now this is uppercut, and also we need high lower jab, so I'll disconnect punch. Kick I'll keep it for now. I haven't implemented in an enhance input for the kick yet. Then I'll duplicate this. So lower jab goes here, direction is -1, and uppercut goes here, direction is +1, and we need the regular punch too. So to have a regular punch here, input action, IA punch, here just G. Okay, now IA punch, same thing. But this one should be 0. Now I have a problem. Wait, let's see. So if I press G, character is doing a normal punch. If I press up and G, uppercut as expected, press down and G, alright. So everything is working as intended. Alright, it's working. Now similarly, I need IA kick and IA kick up and IA kick down. So I don't know, like when we punch upward it's a uppercut. I don't know the name for when we kick up, so I'll just call kick up. Now kick, I'm using J, and kick up, I'm going to use J plus coded action, IA up, and for the kick down, J plus coded action, not a modifier, expand the coded action itself, and IA down. Right, now let me get space and disconnect this kick regular input, and duplicate this, get it over here, a kick, like this, and a kick up, same thing, positive, a kick down, negative. Let's see, press up J. Alright. Oh, hold on, I'm just pressing J. Why is it doing a kick up? Just press J. It's doing this. That's weird. The issue is I have connected trigger, not started. Well, it should be. Oh wait, no, it's correct. Alright, so I did I tried debugging, and this is what's going on. Let me show you. It's really hard to show both screens, both windows in same screen, but anyway, I'll try my best. So here, now when I play, the player character is in the debug mode. If I press J, you see the kick function is activated, kick event is activated. This one is kick, this one is kick up, this one is kick down. Okay, now pay attention which function is getting called. When I press J, kick is activated, and when I press punch down and J, and I'm still pressing, once I release it, once I release J all over, once I release J, it's doing a low kick, and if I press up and press J, it's doing a up kick. So what I learned is, here we had to add the trigger for kick. One more thing I forgot to tell. This is kick down, and it crashed. Let me restart. Okay, we are back here. So what I wanted to show is this IA kick. If I connect the triggered instead of the started and play, now as long as I keep J pressed, it's triggering. So this is wrong. So this is what causing us problems. So what we need to do is, here we have to do this for all the inputs. Here we need to add the modifier pressed for not for this one, not tie it down, for the kick and punch. pressed, and punch, pressed. Oh, I tested it already. I have added it already. Now you should see this is kick. Now I have pressed J and I still haven't released it, but the triggering happens only once. And if I press up and J, it's doing a up kick properly, down also same. Now one more thing, let's connect trigger, then use started and press up and J. It's keep firing. See, it's keep firing. This is wrong. So I think up. This also has to be pressed. Now let's check. Yeah. Wait. This is still getting fired without ending. Why? Because I set IA up to only pressed. Right, let me remove this and open IMC. Here, kick up. Let's here under trigger, let's add pressed. Now that problem should be solved. Yeah, exactly. Alright, now I know. So for kick up and kick down. Oh wait, do we have to do that here? I think it's okay to do it here also. Pressed. Well, we need to check. Doesn't seem like working. This is kick up. Kick up, I added pressed. Press up and J. Oh, it's continuously firing. So it's no use adding it here. So I guess I have to add it here always. Let me check again. I think I already tested this. Yeah. Okay, so once we press the key, it does the kick up. So we need to add this, copy to both. Kick is already fine because it doesn't have any combinations. Kick up, kick down, we do pressed, and we need to do the same thing for punch. Uppercut and lower jab. Okay, now everything is only connected to trigger. Yep, everything should be good now. Let me test again. G, regular punch, press up, and G, uppercut, press down and G, lower jab, press up and J, up kick or whatever, normal kick, down kick or whatever. Okay, it's working as intended, and I'm gonna stop this episode right here. So thanks for watching. As always, project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. See you in another episode. Goodbye.